Good afternoon. Imagine you're at a bullfight in Madrid, Spain. It's a sunny day, and you're joined in an outdoor arena with hundreds of other people. You see bright colors set against the sandy background. It is the distinguished matador in his ornamented silk uniform standing in the arena, holding his cape while making maneuvers against the bull. As he taunts the bull, the horns get closer and closer to the matador's body, barely missing a limb each time. The applause gets louder as the bull makes each pass until the fight is finished and the matador triumphant. I've just described to you a scene from The Sun Also Rises, a novel by Ernest Hemingway, one of my favorites. So what does a bullfight have to do with your El Centro experience? Well, I'm going to talk to you today about how you can have a better college experience by leaving your college to study abroad. I became interested in the study abroad topic because next spring, I will have the opportunity to do so in Spain through my College of Architecture, which has also required me to take a study abroad preparation course. A study abroad experience can be a great mind-expanding experience because it helps you to distinguish you from your peers. So why do we need to study abroad? Well, as you know, the job market is very competitive because jobs demand high level of experience and education. In fact, according to an edition of University Business, researchers studied the long-term effects of study abroad after surveying 6,000 people from 22 higher education institutions who had studied abroad during the last 50 years. They found a high level of global engagement, which they define as civic management, philanthropy, knowledge production, social entrepreneurship, and voluntary simplicity. How many times have you heard from your professors and your academic advisors how great studying abroad was on your resume? Because it shows your ability to adapt in foreign situations and in foreign places. Many students are looking for ways to stand out from the competition. In fact, some students are already taking advantage of the study abroad experience. According to the Institute of International Education, study abroad programs have increased by 144% in the past decade and continue to increase around 8% each year. Along with receiving this advantage, there are many other reasons to study abroad. Satisfaction. Satisfaction can be gained by studying abroad. You could learn a new language. You could understand a new culture. You could even make friendships across language and ethnic barriers. According to the U.S. News and World Report, during the study abroad, participants became more versed in business and industrial techniques and professional vocabulary used in other countries. They were able to observe how differences in culture, in a macro-social sense, were articulated in the various management styles noted in the respective countries. Just think of the opportunities that await you, regardless of your major field of study, be it architecture, engineering, or medicine. These are just a few of the reasons to study abroad. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking the streets of Barcelona, Paris, or Rome. What excitement would you experience? You could bring back many stories. Think about the kind of classes you could take. Say you study abroad in Rome. You could take a lecture class on art history and learn about Michelangelo. That same day, you could visit the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican and see Michelangelo's work for yourself. But don't just think about that visit to the Sistine Chapel. Go there. You need to arrange to study abroad. Go to the study abroad office on your campus. Seek out scholarships. There are plenty available. And buy a book on a country that you're interested in to visit. Now you can see what the bullfighting experience has to do with you. Maybe you won't be wearing his distinguished matador's costume, but you can go there. You can go to the bullfight. Who knows? You might even find a class on the history of bullfighting. So, I want you to improve your college experience by getting away from college and studying abroad.